We're Slikrok Productions, and today we're going to install this ride command unit in this razor. So basically the installation process is pretty simple. I think this is going to be the remedy for it, and we're going to put them to the test today. On behalf of Slikrok Productions, I would like to thank each and every one of you guys out there. Our fans and our followers, the people we interact with online, you're the reason we do what we do. I'd like to take a minute and explain exactly what Slikrok is and what we do. We're an independent company. We do not work for our sponsors. We work for you guys. We work for the consumer marketplace out there. So the companies that sponsor us send us parts. We test those parts. I'm sure you've seen our videos. We beat the hell out of things. We try to find the best parts in the marketplace, and if we choose to get behind a company, we do it with considerations. They've got to have good customer service, they have to be fair price, and they have to have quality parts. There's a lot of crap out there in the marketplace. We all know it, we've all bought it, we've all been burnt by it, and we're looking for better parts with better quality and better customer service. When we find those things, those are the videos that you're seeing from us. Those are the companies that we choose to support. So there's a lot of nervousness in the marketplace, and with good reason. I don't know how many times have you been about to click the buy button and you start reading reviews and blogs and you kind of scare yourself off of it. But that's what we do. So I think it's important to understand that, once again, we do not sell parts. We do not gain anything by you guys buying the parts that we're promoting. The companies who sponsor us know that if we don't like their parts and they don't meet our approval, we won't get behind them and we will not promote those parts. We won't do any marketing for them. And so the companies that are sponsoring us, that says a lot about them. It says a lot about their decree and how they're doing business, that they will take the time to have somebody like us actually abuse their stuff and see if it belongs in the marketplace. You know, like portals, for example. Portals are a big ticket item. I've been wanting to buy some of those for a long time. Years ago, I wanted to get into that world, and everything I read about them was terrible. The first company that started making those, they made a chain drive system instead of a gear-to-gear system. They were inferior, they broke, they went bankrupt, they went out of business, and they just had a terrible name for a long time. Well, we've been running these things for a long time. I have machines, heavy machines, big wheel machines, and they have over 2,500 miles on them, and I've never broke a portal. None of us have broke a portal, and that's pretty impressive. But people need to know that kind of stuff, especially when you're looking to buy big ticket items and you're willing to morph a machine into something like this. There's a price that comes along with that, and the consumer confidence is what we're trying to put out there in the marketplace because we're abusing them. So not all items are big ticket items, but every dollar counts. We understand that. I don't care if you're buying ball joints, tie rod ends, A-arms, cages, winches, underglow, light bars, stereos. It doesn't matter what it is. All the upgrades have to meet a certain standard, or we don't want to promote them. You know, there's companies out there who have sent us parts and we've had problems with them. We can't even get their customer service on the phone. We're done. We don't want anything to do with those kind of companies. They have to meet a criteria or we're not going to support their parts. But from one side of the spectrum to the other, I don't care if it's $10, I don't care if it's $10,000. It has to be quality, it has to have good customer service, and they have to be reputable and stand behind their stuff. So we've got quite a few new sponsors that have come on. We haven't released videos yet because we're still in a testing phase. We're still working with a couple of R&D teams, but there is some new stuff coming out that is just next level. We're really excited about it. I hope you guys tune in for that, but we're not going to be just on Polaris's at that point. We're going to do some T-Rex stuff. We're going to do some Can-Am stuff. We're going to broaden the spectrum out quite a bit. And as far as that goes, if you guys out there are wanting to look at stuff or want us to test stuff, if we're not doing it already, reach out to us and let us know. We'll happily get involved in that. This is what we do, and we do enjoy it. There's no argument in that. It's fun to go out and abuse these parts and beat these parts, and it's fun for the interaction part of it, but there is a purpose behind this, and that purpose is you guys. So that being said, and so you understand a little bit about what Slikrok is, I think it's also important to understand that we have a lot of companies that reach out to us to run their parts, and that is really awesome. But there's been some companies that we've reached out to, and when we've explained to them what we do and why we do it, they don't want to do business with us. What does that say about them? What does it say about a company that doesn't want another independent branch testing their parts and giving honest feedback? And what does that say about the companies that do sponsor us? These guys want to be next level. If their parts aren't top notch, they want to be top notch. We're working with some of these guys to improve. That says a lot about these companies. And so it's important to understand that you guys feed this fire. Every time you hit the like button, every time you share our stuff, the feedback, the interaction that we have, that's what keeps this process going. So once again, on behalf of all of us here at Slikrok, thank you, and we'll keep abusing it. We're going to keep putting the parts to the test. We'll keep giving you our feedback. Thanks for following us. We really appreciate it.